Okay, it's orange juice aerobics right now, and to be honest with you, it's raining outside, and I hit my knee on a table, so I have like a bruise on my knee. I don't really want to do this today, but this is like almost exactly 1 year of me doing the dots at least once a week, and I definitely have noticed an improvement. So this marks almost like exactly a year. Either today or next week marks exactly 1 year of me doing orange juice aerobics at least once a week. I think when I started, I was doing it 5 days a week. But long story long, the topic I wanted to talk about before I do it real quick today, and I may probably go fast because it's raining, but median athleticism. So like last week, I pushed it a little further where some of my jumps I couldn't even really finish because I was sore, I was tired, or I broke my legs down. I'll let this train go by real quick. I'm just gonna kind of go through the motions today. I'm not gonna do a great drill today because like I said, my knee's sore, it's raining out. Some days you gotta just do it and complete the drill, not necessarily do a great workout. Just coming out here is half the battle. But the topic I want to talk about today is improvement, because my speed has improved, but it's kind of funny because like it hasn't fully improved and I haven't fully developed the speed I want to develop. So like part of that is that I'm not working out enough, frequently enough. Once, twice a week isn't enough. I know because like last week I had a good workout, and on Tuesday or Wednesday I felt really like springy, like I could jump higher, like I wanted to jump, like my legs were like, wow, you're stronger today, you did a good strong workout Sunday, where I felt a little more spring in my legs. And had I done that same workout again on Tuesday, and then again on Thursday, and again on Saturday, then I probably would have improved my vertical. But only doing it once or twice a week just isn't enough. Or it is enough, but it's not going to give me the results I want. But long story short, median athleticism. So the frequency of your workouts is obviously important, but it's not everything. And good day. But if my whole life my vertical leap is 10 inches, and I improve my vertical leap to 20 inches for 3 months out of my whole life, then it's only going to affect my athleticism 6 months later in terms of being 3 months out of my whole life. So if you're only in shape for X amount of days or X amount of months or X amount of years, getting in shape or getting in elite shape for a small period of time will only affect your athleticism so much, or doing one good workout a week will only affect your athleticism so much. So I definitely am doing some good workouts, but my median athleticism is still low because of both the frequency, where I only do this usually on Sundays, I only do plyometrics, jumps specifically, but then also from years of not doing it at all. You can't just do 1 year of sprints at 35 years old and expect to become a sprinter. One, you're already kind of old, your body's already kind of set in your way. I call that median athleticism. So I'm coining that term, median athleticism, which is your life, your overall athleticism in your life. And that is a big statistic in terms of trying to get in better shape, because you can only pull the median so far. So if you get in really good shape, you're going to pull your median athleticism up, but at the same time, you're not going to be in great shape forever. It's your median athleticism through your whole life. And that's the product of these workouts. You know, your max jump or your max strength or whatever, your max output, whatever your body is capable of doing, however fast you are, however strong you are. It's about pulling up that median athleticism, because you can't get the past back. You can't go back in time and work out. Those days are gone. And those days you didn't work out will negatively affect you, especially in speed training, especially with sprints. But But getting in shape will pull that median athleticism up. So just because I'm not jumping like Michael Jordan doesn't mean I'm not working out. It just means I'm not working out enough, and my median athleticism just isn't high enough to get the results I want, like a vertical leap. But I'm working on it. And even once a week can affect your quickness, where I'm already getting quicker. This is 1 year doing the dots. I'm definitely a little stronger on my feet, shifting my weight and whatnot. But here's the other thing with that. With quickness too, the skinnier you are, the easier it is to shift your weight. So a lot of it with quickness is shifting your weight, whereas with speed, it's about strength and how strong your legs are and how fluid you are and how much you run. And that's just a product of doing sprints, doing bench press, working out. Obviously, it's so simple, and yet, that's how you get quicker. It's just investing in. I invest time in my foot speed. This is me investing time in my foot speed. And like I'll shoot the basketball, that's me investing time in my throwing accuracy. It's almost like a video game where it's, I'm just investing my time in my foot speed. I'm investing my time in my throwing accuracy. And it's like really medieval shit to work on, but it's good to be quick. And being fast can be a trait that becomes part of who you are. So now I'm trying to get quick and fast and make that a trait of who I am. So it can not only change your body, but it can change your mindset in terms of, now I'm strong, now I'm fast. And that discipline can have all sorts of effects in your life, in terms of confidence and whatnot especially. But now I'm trying to become quick. This is 1 year of me doing this at least once a week, working on my speed. But okay, so now my quickness has improved, my one-step speed has improved, my hopping, my vertical has improved 2 or 3 inches, but I'm still a little slow. Where maybe taking one step, I'm quicker, but getting out of the blocks and really getting up to top speed, I'm still not where I'm at or where I want to be at. Or after I make my move, I'm not getting up enough, where I'm not getting ahead enough. So I'm not getting quick yet. I'm still average speed. So I'm not quite fast yet. So I'm trying to get to fast. I was slow. Now I'm average speed, and I'm trying to get to fast. Or at least semi-fast. I consider 105 and under 105 in the 400, I consider fast. Maybe not fast, but quicker than average. So to get a 65-second 400 is kind of my threshold. I think I ran 108 this fall. So I'm right there. Where I'm getting past average. I'm no longer average fast or slow. I think average would be slow. I think to be fast, you want to be in that top 25% quickness-wise. But long story short, it's that median athleticism. You got to pull that median up. Just being in shape for a little while is great, but you got to keep it going consistently. And then this is a year of doing the dots, but maybe I'm not Michael Jordan after a year of training because I'm 35 years old and that's only 1 year of my life. Long story short, I'm going to do 3 sets of jumps and that's it because it's in the rain today. And my knee is kind of tired. I played basketball again this week. I hit my knee on a desk. So I got a big ass bruise on my left knee. So I'm just going to do 30 jumps and that'll be orange juice aerobics for today. But yeah, I had a good week. I think I'm approaching 100 miles this year so far, so I've run 100 miles. Some guys run 100 miles a week. I'm crossing 100 miles in April. So some people are just different too. But every little bit counts. I started putting lime water or lime juice in my water. That's another good trick to make your water a little bit more acidic. I think it cleanses your body a little bit. So I started putting lime juice in my water and just little things like that. I started doing more stairs. My apartment now is up 3 flights of stairs. So my legs are getting a little stronger just from climbing the stairs every day, going up to my new apartment. And just little things like that all affect your athleticism though. I think that's 10. Now, it's a product of everything. you know, what you eat. I got to eat a little healthier. I moved to New York. I've been eating at the deli a little too much. But I'm working on it. And a lot of quickness and speed is your diet, but not everything is your weight. Like quickness is all about shifting your weight, whereas speed is more about sprints and strength. But like, I'm no professional either. You know, this is only a year of me doing like sprint drills consistently. But it was a weakness of mine, so I wanted to work on it. You know, I knew I had to work on my speed. I had the time because of COVID. I just started working on my speed. But long story short, I ran, I think 7 miles this week. I did a 5-mile run yesterday. But sometimes doing a 5-mile run too isn't even the best way to train. I mean, you gotta run hard too. So I ran 5 miles in 43 minutes and 35 seconds on Friday. And that's okay, that's like 8:30 a mile. But that's not great. And I kind of ended the workout feeling like I'm sore, but I'm not in better shape. Like, these jumps and sprints are really key. Where you really want to hit the sprints and the jumps. It's easy to just go jog for 4 or 5 miles. But you want to really, I mean, sprinting and jumping I think is more beneficial athletically. And that's my opinion. But I'm just learning this stuff. Like, this is just a year of me doing these drills. I'm really just experimenting. Like, well, I've always had my theories about vertical leap. And like, if it's even possible for me to dunk the basketball. It's really obviously the question I've always had. But we'll see. I don't know. I think I'm definitely getting more athletic. I'm definitely getting quicker. I gotta do more sprints. Just like, this really helps your footwork. You still gotta do sprints. Like that 10, 20 meter speed, I'm still slow there. So I like, some days when I do like 4 or 5 mile runs, it would almost be more beneficial to just do 500 meter sprints, where I'm actually doing almost too many miles. So in some ways I'm overtraining too, where like I'll do a 5 mile run and I should just do 500 or 600 meter sprints. And I mean, it comes down to preference too though. And you know, I gotta lose some calories too. So sometimes I go on those long runs to lose calories too though. So you're always kind of juggling something. And oftentimes weight is a big issue with sprinting. But you're only gonna be so fast. I mean, like Allen Iverson is super skinny, and that makes him really, really fast, right? He does, or Deshaun Jackson, he does sprints. He's really skinny, he plays in the NFL, he's really fast. But it's really how fast are you compared to everybody else. So like, being skinny does have a little bit of an advantage too in terms of sprinting, because it's about you versus the other person. But like Zion Williamson is like, what, 280 pounds? And he's quick as hell. So like, getting strong and quick is not the same as fast too. Like, you can be strong and quick though and not be super skinny. So it's like, it's not all about weight though too. As Zion is kind of proving, like, you can defy that though too. Maybe he's not Allen Iverson, but body type is not everything. Like, I mean, I definitely think it's possible for me to dunk the basketball, is what I'm saying. But like last week I did these until I literally couldn't jump anymore. I failed a couple times. And that's where you see the improvement though. So like, I felt bouncier on Wednesday because I did these last week a few times when my legs said no. So like, pushing your body past that point where your body says no is when you see the improvement too though. And that's kind of like a mind screw, but that's kind of how it works. But then also, you don't want to hurt yourself, so you got to listen to your body and kind of push it gradually. So like, you don't want to be doing NBA exercises overnight either. Like, so like, doing this for a year like this is good. I'm building a good foundation, but you know, we're not there yet. That's about pulling that median strength up. 9, 10 more, and that's a tough one in the rain. And I got 7 miles in this week, which isn't bad. A mile a day. If I get 350 miles this year, that's not bad. The marathon is in October and November, so I'm probably gonna start running more miles then. So I could maybe get I want to get 500 miles this year, But to me, it's almost excessive. And yet that's not even that many to a good runner. 500 miles a year isn't even that great. You really want to do 500 miles, a summer or every 6 months. But it's not bad either. 500 miles is 500 miles. And then I probably Uber another 1,000 miles. So not only am I going to run 400 or 500 miles this year, but I'll probably Uber another 1,000 on foot delivering. So I mean, it is what it is. So I put a lot of miles on my legs. I only count the miles I run, where I walk probably another 5, 10, 15, 20 miles a week. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm definitely improving. Walking to the grocery store helps me run better. I do a lot of little things to help me run better though. Like I don't drink coffee. I don't drink soda. I do eat too many sweets. I eat donuts almost every day. But you need some carbs too to have the energy. But it's tough. You just got to balance, nutrition. It's a constant fight. I try not to eat sugar. I try not to eat butter. I try to cook with water and not butter. I try to eat tomatoes. Tomatoes, I notice, definitely make a difference in terms of how I feel when I run and stuff. I think tomatoes are probably one of the most important vegetables to eat. I try to eat fruit smoothies, and then I try to eat vegetable powder too, where I mix vegetable powder in with my smoothies a lot of times just to add more greens to my diet, because a lot of times I won't eat enough broccoli and stuff. So I try to offset that with like GNC vegetable powder. That's the only GNC product I use is veggie powder. But it's all about that median health. And then also developing little niches, training in ways other people don't, eating diet that other people don't, trying new things, doing something a little differently than other people or your competition. Like that's really the whole game training wise, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a professional or anything, but especially I'm trying to jump higher and get quicker. I mean, this is a year of doing sprints every week, doing running every week. So I think in the last 12 months, I've run close to 400 miles. This year I'll definitely get 400, I think. I want to get 500. It's okay, maybe I'll go for 1,000 next year. But I want to work on my sprinting. So it's not all about the mileage too. And sprinting is more important than mileage. Like I said, I ran 5 miles yesterday, the day before, in 43 minutes. I kind of walked away feeling like I would have had a better workout doing 600-meter sprints. So sometimes just doing 600-yard dashes is better than running 5 miles, I think. One more. And that is orange juice aerobics in the rain today. We did it. We did it. Actually, we're not even done yet. Let's get buckets.